Rabbi Sergio Bergman is the president of the World Union for Progressive Judaism. He is originally from Argentina. He served his country as a member of parliament, as Minister of the Environment. He was an activist for human rights there. And one of the many good things that Carol Sterling did during her time as chair of the World Union was she found Rabbi Bergman. And she said, "You will lead us. You will lead the global reform movement." So Rabbi Bergman has come to honor his friend Carol, his professional partner, and he has returned to Holy Blossom as a friend of the congregation, and it is our honor to learn from him tonight.
With the permission of our master and rabbis, we have tonight the privilege to have 3 rabbis. And we have Rabbi Dalia Marks and Yael Smansky. The good news that they have 2 rabbis that are women. That means that we are in the right direction. And really, thank you for the honor to share this word of Torah that we dedicate to the Sterling family. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim bet haaretz. When God began to create heaven and earth, והארץ הייתה תוהו ובוהו, בחושך על פני תהום, ברוח אלוהים מרחפת על פני המים. The earth being unformed and void, with darkness over the surface of the deep, and a wind, a spirit from God, sweeping over the water. Vayomer Elohim yehi or vayei or. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Vayar Elohim et haor ki tov, vayavdel Elohim bein haor ubein hachoshech. God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. ויקרא אלוהים לאור יום והחושך קרא לילה וירא ויהי בוקר יום אחד. God called the light day and called the darkness night. And there was evening and there was morning, a first day. This is the portion of the Torah that we restart to read this Shabbat, Shabbat Bereshit. And maybe in this really tough, difficult, sad week, we raise the question how we can face a new circle of Torah reading and how we can really face a new Bereshit. The Torah teaches the key issue of the Jewish identity. We learn, and this is not the first time in our history, what means for us darkness. The collective memory of the Jewish people is the common ground that we call Torah, but the Torah is not a book. The Torah is the place that generation and generation of Jewish people came back to feel that we are telling the same story, that is the old and the new story, how we use Torah to face the challenge of our life. We are not only reading Torah. We are being Torah because we are translating from Torah to action. And the option that we have when we live in darkness is to complain, to cry, to stop, to paralyze. That is exactly what's happened this week. Or coming back to our sources and to recognize that we have the Spirit of God in every one of us, and that we need to come back to the source of the eternal light of God. Because for God, Bereshit was once, in the beginning. But for us, every week, every Shabbat, we restart. The creation of a week is the creation of our life program, of the project to bring meaning to our life. And how we can do it this week, how we can have the courage and the wisdom and the way to find out how to like the light. And this is the only thing that Jewish tradition teaches. we cannot be all of our time in the middle of the darkness waiting. We need to stand up, and we need to keep going, and we need to bring the light. Right now, I need to share with all of you that exactly before a week, we went with our union mission to visit our sisters and brothers in the Ukraine. Before 2 years when we start, and Carol, together with Rabbi Zinkov, they are chairing the WUPJ Ukraine Crisis Fund. We decided that we need to be in person with them. That it's not only to send to them in the middle of the world help, that we need to be together. And we take the risk to go to a war zone. And the challenge, because Jewish traditions teach us that we are one, we are an extended family. And every place that one of our Jewish communities are, we are there with them. But I never mind that when we are coming back to the Ukraine, and we began to celebrate Sukkot, and we moved with the Arbat Aminim, the 4 species, from Lutsk to Lviv to Helminsky and to Kiev, to encourage them in the middle of the war that we can really bring more light. In the land of the pogroms, in the lands that the Shoah took 6 million of our brothers and sisters. We came to a place that are the roots of all of our Ashkenazi Jews. All of us, Ashkenazis, came from there. We went to the war, and we remember the pogroms, and we keep going. But now, we realize exactly the day of Simchat Torah, that in our state, in our country, that the reason of the state of Israel is really to say never more in any place, and anymore in Israel, Jews will kill, and we can have a pogrom. And this is exactly what's happened before a week. Israel born with a war, 7 wars, and it's new for Israel to face wars. But it's new for all of us to witness a pogrom in Israel. That means for us that the challenge is in the darkness and in the deep of these days to wake up and to say that we are ready to a new Bereshit, that we are ready for a new day, that we are ready to support our brothers and sisters in Israel, that we are ready to bring the light of the hope, because we, the Jewish people, never give up. And how we say, Atikva, the hope, also we say, Lo abda tikvateinu. We never will lose our hope, because Am Israel Chai. We have Shabbat, we pray for Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.